Hello students, today we will be taking our sixth session for the topic synthetic fibers and plastics. So what did we learn in our fifth session? We learned about the last two synthetic fibers, that is polyester and acrylic. We learned that polyesters are made up of monomers called as esters, which are present in natural fruits also, and that is responsible for the smell of the fruit. So esters are chemicals. They have fruity smell or they smell sweet. Therefore, they when linked to one another chemically in the lab, they form polyester, which has characteristics like good smell, wrinkle free, easy to maintain, and they are crisp, they remain crisp. And the most important or popular polyester is terylene and polyethyl terephthalate, that is PET. So terylene, having the same characteristics like that of polyester, because it is also one of the polyester, is very good to prepare shirts and dress materials. It can be combined with cotton or wool to form terrycot and terrywool. Other polyesters can also be combined with wool and cotton to form, which is called as polycot and polywool respectively. So other than that, we learnt about the other polyester, that is polyethylene terephthalate PET, which is a hard polyester, and that can be used to make PET bottles. You might have heard of PET bottles, utensils like tiffin boxes, etc., films and wires. These are the use of polyesters. And then coming to acrylic, we understood that acrylic just has the properties like that of wool. So it is readily available, and acrylic is made up of chemical called acrylamide, which is readily available. We need not go for processing of wool which you obtain from the ship. Rather, it can be easily obtained in the lab. So it's cheaper and it's affordable, so it's more popular. So the uses of acrylic is nothing but similar to that of wool. It is used in making sweaters, socks, hand gloves, etc. Now today we will be learning about the characteristics of synthetic fibers. So characteristics of synthetic fibers we have already discussed, and to some extent in every synthetic fibers we have discussed about characteristics of synthetic fibers. Let us just list it out. So characteristics of synthetic fiber will include both advantages and disadvantages. So before going to the disadvantage, first characteristics we learn about is the advantage of synthetic fibers. So synthetic fibers do not absorb moisture, therefore they dry up quickly. So they dry up quickly is the first characteristic. They do not absorb water, therefore they dry up quickly. Then they are readily available because they can be made in the lab or the factories. Readily available because it's made using chemical. We need not wait for natural fiber and its processing. They are cheaper, less expensive. They are durable, that is they can be used for years. And what else? They are cheaper, they are readily available, they are durable, rise up quickly, and they are they dry up quickly, they are readily available, they are cheaper, they are durable, it is easy to maintain, isn't it? Like polyester, nylon we spoke about, easy to maintain. They are strong, isn't it? Easy to maintain, wrinkle free, etc. They are strong, therefore they are durable. So all these are the characteristics of synthetic fibers. They dry quickly, readily available, cheaper, durable, easy to maintain. And also they are not attacked by moths and microbes. not attacked by moths and microbes. Moths and microorganisms, okay, in other words, are called as microbes. Like you know that during rainy season, silk saris or maybe cotton, wool, they you can see the white patch or thread-like substance called as fungus is formed in those clothes due to the attack of microbes. Like one of the microbes is fungi, okay, one of the type. Moths also attack natural fibers because that becomes their food. But since synthetic fiber is made up of chemicals, they do not attack because it is not their food. So we are safer that their synthetic fibers are not attacked by moths and microbes. So clothes are more durable. So these are the advantages also. Characteristics we are continuing with, which is an disadvantage also. So all these characteristics were advantages of synthetic fibers. The major disadvantage, which is the second characteristic of synthetic fiber, is that they melts on burning or heating. Melts on burning or heating. So why it's a disadvantage? It is because when we are cooking or when we are burning crackers, that is when we are near a fire, if our cloth catches fire, our body, it melts and it sticks into our body, thereby burning our skin. It may cause severe skin burns. So we should not be wearing synthetic fibers when we are working with the fire. Also you know that it does not absorb moisture. Since it does not absorb, so I can just write it, since it does not absorb moisture, it is not comfortable to wear. Moisture, in other words sweat, isn't it? It does not absorb moisture or sweat, therefore it is not comfortable to wear in summer. Not comfortable to wear in summer. So we can just revise the characteristics of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fiber dries up quickly, does not absorb water, and easy to maintain, wrinkle free. Most of them are wrinkle free, like polyester. Then they are not attacked by moths and microbes. They are lighter, they are durable, readily available, cheaper, that is inexpensive and affordable. Whereas they melt on burning, and therefore you should not use synthetic clothes while you are near the fire, working with fire. And also it's not comfortable to wear during summer because it does not absorb sweat. So these are the characteristics of synthetic fibers. Thank you.